Storybook Brawl was nice enough to send me some dust codes, so I'm doing another giveaway. Stick around to the end of the video to find out how you can enter to win. What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, and today we're going to be taking a look at a game from a recent live stream that I did of Storybook Brawl 99, where I have to put together an EXODIA comp to take on LSV, one of the developers of the game. You probably already know who he is if you are watching this channel. This was one of my favorite games of Storybook Brawl ever because I got to finally put together this comp that I've been talking about so much. Sorry, some small spoilers, but the game is still very exciting, and we're going to be up against some really tough opponents in the end game. So we'll see if EXODIA is enough to take down LSV. All right, let's go for Horde Dragon. I think that we can make this work. This is always the ideal Storybook Brawl 99 hero if everything goes perfectly. But like I showed, sometimes just Pied Piper, and we didn't really even use Pied Piper in the late game. I don't believe that either of our bear stains, well, we only found, our bear stain was not from our Pied Piper hero power, and we only actually purchased one bear stain that whole game. I bought a bear stain, Knighthooded it, evil twinned it, Knighthooded it. Maybe not in that order, but basically that order. Short little span of attention, playing up against Sharebear, that is great. We're going to have 4 gold next turn, so not locking this shot. We do take some damage, but that is the price of playing up against the bear. Mess with the bear, you get the share. I'll lock onto a 1-cost whiz. That's fine. We can pick it up plus play a spell next turn. I'm buying Happy Little Tree first because it'll scale. And I think we can actually win this combat. The other play there could have been Whiz followed by Shrink Ray, pick up 4 cards next turn. I think that that's worse. Just to get a little bit of scaling on the Whiz, like, it's still weaker than Bad Billy. I'm really happy about that last game too because like the fact that I was doing live commentary on it and you get to see like the live reactions to those crazy high rolling moments, I think is a lot of fun. So here we do have an interesting conundrum in that I want to cast my spell after picking up 5 gold worth of units, but the spell is what allows me to do so. I think we're just going to say Wiz cannot take full value, and that's fine. This is still quite good here. A pair of Wizzes and a Cindy, all building towards Hatball. Horde Dragon, you kind of first look for Hatball, secondly look for Trees. Those are like the 2 best comps on the hero, but if you play it that strict, I think too, it gets a little bit tricky. Just be willing to be flexible with her too. What a build! What a build! An 8-1 sure shot with boots. I can't imagine that gets there against anybody, but it's cute. Definitely ripping the Genie's Wish. I even like Bad Billy and Blind Mouse, but let's start with Genies. Okay. I'll pick up the other 2. This is good. I think this is a good start. We've got 2 pairs for a tier 3. We've got Cindy for a tier 3. And one of those pairs is the Wiz. So I like a lot of what that can do. And then a Blind Mouse. Maybe we do something silly with Blind Mouse too. It's always an interesting feeling right when you win a game to then jump into another game. Because that's all you care about, is the win you just got. Ooh, no opponent. No opponent. Okay. Cool. Cool. We're going to get to pick up 2 treasures, maybe even more this turn. And So we could grab a tier 5 treasure. It's pretty powerful. It's a little awkward, to be sure. But I think we take a tier 5 treasure. Alright, let's grab a tier 5 here. And that's definitely a sword of Fioreniso. That's a lot of stats. Ogre Princess, pretty good in the back line. We'd have to sell Blind Mouse. Oh, we could sell Cindy Happy Little. I like this. +6 attack on Ogre Princess. Oh, Pride Month's over. Pride Month's over. We had to skip the song. Unlucky. Cool. We get the Ogre Princess Sleigh. That is pretty cool to be able to use Sword of Fire and Ice that aggressively this early. Doesn't really work with summon stuff, though. Sword of Fire and Ice, one of the most awkward treasures in the game. But for right now, we can grab the Stag. That seems fine. And then roll for one of these pairs. I guess we cast Candy Rain here, too. Okay, that's a pair, which is fun. Yeah, we probably take a pair on Horde Dragon every time. Oh, we picked up a Sure Shot. Sure. We'd also do something like this. Oh, we could just play the Baby Root. That's funny, that's not what I was going to say. Probably just play the 310. But yeah, anyways, we could put the Sure Shot in the back. And like, these stags are probably big enough that we don't need to Baby Root them. At the same time, the Sure Shot's maybe big enough, but I also don't really care about Sure Shot in the front. So let's go Sure Shot behind the stags. I'm considering switching Sure Shot and Ogre Princess just for a stronger board, but also that way I don't lose both of my buffs onto a unit that can die to Falling Stars. Against a Cursed King, which is incentivized to cast Falling Stars. They did not, though. They got a Baby Dragon instead to take out some of our stuff. Looking pretty strong here, though. We will be able to get the Sure Shot attack, and then Ogre Princess will be able to slay as well. So, decent combat again for us. Now we're on to 4.0. We'd love to probably pick up some XP here. Did we find a Blind Mouse off of the Ogre Princess? All right, well, that is definitely something worth pursuing. We've got a bunch of pairs right now. I'll free roll. We have so many potential pairs. All right, that is not what I was considering. And I guess we sell Ogre for it? It's a little bit unfortunate, but we don't have anything else that we can sell. So I'm going to pick this up, grab a tier 3 treasure. We already have the map, but we could find Ball. I'm going to skip. There's the XP. Okay, grab Baby Root, lock XP. That was good use of rolling there. If we skip and sell 2 things, we can buy a monster book. I think we're just grabbing like a power orb here, a little bit more stats. Next turn, buying a Turkish. We're ahead enough that we're just trying to take our lead and turn it into XP. That's the plan. That's the plan. And just strong treasures for now. They make us strong on the current board. 1 stag attack. Oh, that's an awkward... Those are really awkward breakpoints for us. I think this is still enough stats to win. Oh wow, we even got some bonus gold. My opponent donating some gold to us. The Eye of Ares and not killing some of my opponent's units was pretty awkward. But let's grab some XP. And I think I want Monster Book. It's just good with Familiar. Don't hate Medusa. Could sell both of my Billies for a Medusi. Play something like this. Medusa in 1. This is the best chance now to roll for Blind Mouse. 2 rolls to find Blind Mouse. From here, I think I sell off my hand and pick up another book. Because now we're going to be purchasing tier 5 units. We don't need to waste our time with... we could even do something like this. I would like more health on the Wizard's Familiar. Maybe a setup like this is better. It's a little bit weird to have the Monster Book here, but I think that this is good. So, I don't really want to waste my gold on Blind Mouse just to pick up tier 5 treasures, though could get a Staff of the Old Toad. But I'd rather just pick up tier 5 units, pick up tier 6 treasures, and potentially spend gold on Monster Book. That is a little bit more worth the gold investment into it. Only 1 stag attack for me, but the Wizard's Familiar can probably just carry it all from here. Bathing in red rain coming down. Nice. We deny their slay. We get both of our Monster Books to die. Pair of Aeons, eh? Again, like, none of this really works with the Sword of Fire and Ice. I guess we could maybe get Slays with Aeon in the back. I think we take it just because it's a pair, though I do recognize it's very weird. Just popping 2 Aeons in the back. Tagging probably the... yeah... I would be interested in picking up another mage to play right here. But I think it is worth going for the Shard of the Ice Queen, and probably just on this unit that we're not playing anymore. Kitty Cutpurse I'd play. That I won't. Well, I mean, that's why you have to pick up the pair. Yeah, that's too good to pass up. That'll grab us a tier 6 treasure. Could potentially just give us 9th Book of Merlin already. At which point we'll try to make 9th Book 9th Prism work, or 9th Book Radiant Prism work. But there's other good treasures it can give us too. It can give us Wand of Weirding. It can give us Pandora's Box. There's a lot that it can do. Okay. Denied a spell. Unfortunate. We will get the second spell though. Hopefully, yeah, I guess we will get Medusa'd here though too. And we got fine enough value out of it that it's probably okay. We get a Slay. We get Pig Gold. We get another Slay. And then Medusa takes us out. And actually we tie because of the Sword of Fire and Ice and Power Orb. Oh, that's great. That's great. So we got bonus gold. Our spells are 2 less this turn. And we grab our first tier 6 treasure. That is going to be Pandora's Box, I think, pretty easily. Interestingly, Embiggening Stone is really good here because Lance auto-activates thanks to Sword of Fire and Ice. I think I gotta go for that then. A free tier 6 treasure might be better than a tier 7. Let's grab that. Lance to the back is 26 attack. That's pretty cool. I'm honestly not hating on spinning here. Oh, we could also Friendly Spirit. That is huge. That's massive. It's just a massive unit. Yeah, I'll do that. Sometimes when we're together, Alright, this is a big board. This is a big board right now. Also 35 health. 35 health Horde Dragon. Are we leading the lobby? Pretty close. One other Horde Dragon up here at the top of us. And a Sphinx and a Potion Master and a Pied Piper. And a Share Bear. Evella not super worried about. Fate's not super worried about. I mean, they could always dream if they had a really strong start. I guess we should check XP. It's probably a bigger indicator than just health total. Alright, first monster book gives us Blessing of Athena. Lancelot does activate, of course. And second one gives us a Rotten Apple. This game's going great. This game's definitely going good. Baba Yaga, little scary. Little scary. We will get to slay with Aeon onto the Baba Yaga, and then Lance will clean it up. So, no reason to be scared. It's only a game. Now we get to replace Power Orb with a Tier 6, and that is going to be Wand of Weirding. I think. I do like the scaling from Owls, though we don't have a comp yet. So what am I scaling? Let's just go Wand of Weirding. Maybe we can get weird with it, right? Not casting that spell. I like building into Baba Yagas, of course. Oh, we play both Lances, and then we play these things here. It's kind of silly. I said I wanted another mage, and Baba Yaga is probably chief among them. Don't hate the beans. That gives us a bunch of extra attacking power, though our spells cost 2 less this turn. It's worth at least attempting to take advantage of. I think I will pick up this. No. I'm going to spend my gold on tier 5 units only. Like 9 Sea Terror and Aeon. This is just such good value. I guess I'm going to play down a monster book. But 9 Sea Terror hunting for 9th book just seems really, really good. And then we'll maybe look to pick up some Storm Kings and pick up some... So all of my spells this turn cost 4 less currently. Might even be able to make that 5 less. I think so. Yeah, it's going to be 5 less by the end of this. Nice. Alright. And what can we do with spells that cost 5 less that we get to cast twice? We could double Pigo. That'll win the combat. We could pick up some trees here. I think that more Aeons is good. I think we maybe just don't worry about Lancelot. Burning Palm isn't bad. It's a pretty huge kickstart into a spell. What else could we get? Just a combat-related spell? That's not super impressive either. That's definitely not impressive. Alright, this one is impressive. Now, they won't get the bonus from Embiggening Stone, though. So maybe we just throw them on the Friendly Spirit? Grab a Tier 5 treasure, which is maybe Wand? Or Staff of the Old Toad, I mean? Unfortunately, the Evil Twin drew into my hand, so I couldn't float the treasure there. But I wasn't set up to do that anyways, to be totally honest. Staff of the Old Toad, obviously very, very good on Horde Dragon. Now we can really roll for these 5s and then eventually 6s and try to go 9th book Radiant Prism. I won't force it. I will definitely take a Mimic Chest, though. We can do some sweet stuff. They're going to double steal Lance. Oh, they didn't! Lance was too big! They could not steal. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. And then we will wind up getting a win, taking him out. Nice. Okay. I want it. So double cast, kind of interesting. We could cast a spell after we find our Mimic chest, though, too. That's kind of cute. This actually doesn't do enough. This does do something interesting, and then if we find Evil Twin again, we can cast it on Aeon, which is much stronger. I'll run it. It's a little bit weak. Yeah, having no ball is definitely a downside here. I'm going to sell off Lance, I think, here. Yeah, now that we have good Aeon, I'll sell Lance, pick up another Baba Yaga. It's just going to be so helpful to have access to that. We could do this. It's probably too greedy. Yeah, this is fine. This makes them cost 4 less. So make them cost 3 less than 2, so... Goal being that we can find an Evil Twin, throw that on Aeon, and then find a 9th Book of Merlin shortly after. An Evil Twin will mean that we lose our Beauty's Influence buff, so we can only do it once, but it'll give us a replacement Aeon too. Alright, nice. We get the Slay off the first one, and the second one we will not get the Slay, but the third one we could. No, okay. Not going to get so lucky, but still doing fine. We take out Beauty here. It does kind of feel like, okay, if you were going to die anyways, just give us the Slays. Don't make it harder for us to kill everybody else, you know? Kidnap? I could see Kidnap being a very real spell to cast. Our spells do cost 4 less this turn, so I think we can maybe do better. I'll want Copycats eventually, but not before we find the 9th book. All right, show me 9th book. Wow, 9th book and Mimic Chest. I have to go 9th book first, but I will be looking for this Mimic Chest for sure. And unfortunately, we do have to toss the stone because I love everything else that we have. So yeah, stone has to get tossed, and then we pick up Scion of the Storm, probably just cut Friendly Spirit, at which point I'm just going to roll a doubled up for Glory here to finish things off. Not as powerful as a Kidnap would have been, especially against Merlin. But hey, 9th Book Mages, I think, makes this quite strong for right now. If we can triple up on the Scions, that's great. If we can find a Mimic Chest, that's also great. So those are the next 2 things on our chopping block. And I think we replace Wand of Weirding next. As weird as that might sound. And the Aeons are now going to start to pump up the Baba Yagas in combat, which is cool. Medusa's a little bit annoying. We missed the Slay too, so that's awkward. We get the second Slay, and we get some mediocre spells. We want this to hit here. All right. A little bit annoying. I think we're going to be okay, though, just through the strength of our mages. Slightly awkward combat. If they attack here, yeah. Oh, I guess Baba Yaga finishes them off then. Okay, so totally fine. We take out the Merlin. We could have stolen potentially a good unit from them. I don't even know what we slayed against first, but we get our 4 Glory, which gives us nothing, to be honest. So really looking for Scions or one of these guys right here. Cool. Well, take Phoenix Feather and throw away the Wand of Weirding. It's probably it. I don't want to toss my Staff of the Old Toad just yet, though, on Horde Dragon. Come this far, Don't really want to give it up at this point. So we'll take this. We are now not double casting spells. We do still have cheap spells, though. And here is a Scion of the Storm. Alright, we're just going to lock onto Scion at this point. Currently, we are respawning our Wizard's Familiar, though that could change if the Friendly Spirit lands on something. Alright, spells cost 4 less this turn. Ooh, they scammed. And our spells cost even more less this turn. My opponent doesn't have that much going on right now. Alright, this is our respawn unit. And that will take out Wonderwaddle. I know we can. Cool. Let's sell Jormungand. We're going to put the Friendly Spirit back in. And we might be floating a treasure here. We are up against the Ghost, so we probably do not need to. We are also lobby leader right now. Oh, LSV in the lobby. It's probably the real LSV. That's pretty cool. Let's go Witch's Brew here. Oh, this could have been... This could have been... what's it called? Black Prism. So maybe I shouldn't have done that, but let's roll this. If we find Black Prism or Radiant Prism, I think that's enough now to toss Staff of the Old Toad. So now everything would be a mage, and we've got 9th book. So now we want to find, like, Court Wizards, Pumpkins. I want to find a bunch of level 6 units. You know what? I'm going to greed this a little bit. I think we can get away with a Radiant Prism right now. We do not need to lock this, though. You need me. So now everything's a mage. It still benefits us to play mages because... well, no, it doesn't. I mean, it benefits us to play some of the mages that we have because they scale additionally off of spells. But now we want to play things that summon, and we want to find a Mimic Chest. And then we can EXODIA against LSV. That's the dream, right? We got to EXODIA against LSV. Alright, Court Wizard, very good. Is it worth... I guess we actually do have a unit here still that we can replace. Friendly Spirit's fine, though. Alright, I'll pick up Court Wizard. It'll scale during the combat, too, so it'll get big enough eventually. I do like Baby Bear, too, because it casts a bunch of spells. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. And it's a tier 5 unit, so it builds into Mimic Chest. And then from here, like, could just pick up Flourish as our free spell. It's not the craziest thing. We could put it on this, just to give this a little bit more survivability. I like that, actually. Yeah, sure. 9 health on Court Wizard. Let's go. Pumpkin. Alright, I do think we have to take Pumpkin, too. And awkwardly, are we just, like, going to wind up not playing Wizard's Familiar in the endgame comp? Maybe I roll harder for Aeon and Baby Bear first? Pumpkin's too good with Radiant 9th. I think we have to go for Pumpkin here. Go for Pumpkin. Yeah, let's pick up a Pumpkin. Okay, Good Boy, Phoenix Feather, magic sword, but we've got the scams. We're going to scam my opponent more ways than one this combat. So that's the plan. We already scammed the good boy. We're going to try to scam some other stuff too with all of these spells. And Court Wizard definitely needs to get a little bit bigger. Maybe I should backline an Aeon just to ensure that it's going to keep getting bigger throughout the game. Pigomorph's good. Pigomorph's good. Wow. Okay. That's 9th book. That's 9th book for you, y'all. This ain't the honeymoon. Past the infatuation phase. Something like this could be good. Again, just keeping an Aeon in the backup line. We're up against the lobby leader who is somehow... I thought we were the lobby leader. That's a little spooky. That's a little scary. Left to grow. Okay, we can sell one thing to pick up Aeon. We probably want Scion of the Storm ultimately. Let's sell Oni Tyrant. Let's pick up Aeon. I think I'm skipping this. Am I picking up Scion of the Storm here? I don't actually think I am. Let's just grab this. And let's throw a little bit more health. No. Oh, yeah. We're only casting one spell here. So a little bit more health on Court Wizard. I think that is going to be good enough. And now I want Baby Bear. That is my top priority unit, is Baby Bear and maybe Pumpkin for the... what's it called? Mirror. That could also be good, too. Which Aeon do we want first? This one? Probably. Get the sleigh. Sometimes it's heaven sent, then we head back to hell again. We do not get the sleigh. We do not get the sleigh, but we are going to get a bunch of spells here against the Fates. So hopefully that's enough. Okay, we take out one of their backline units. Our Court Wizards are growing and getting there. And Court Wizard's really going to start to grow now with a backline Aeon. I still want you to stay. We're just ordinary people. Yeah, that's going to be enough for us here with the Court Wizard bonus attacks. Nice. 10 damage to Night Whisperer. I think we do take pumpkins and baby bears. I think that's the idea. Healing potion. Oh, we didn't actually have cheap spells this turn. That's awkward. Yeah, we can sell, pick up a tier 7 treasure. I will take a mirror. Well, hold up now. We have 35 health and are now presented with a Holy Grail. So we have to do that. The Holy Grail, we would just be rolling for Scions of the Storm and Baby Bears and maybe another Court Wizard to really start to grow with Court Wizard on the board. Mirror also really insanely good, though. Is Mimic Chest better than Mirror? I mean, I think it is. All of your spells casting twice. I wouldn't mind getting a Mirror against LSV as well. I think he might appreciate that. Nah, he'll also appreciate a Holy Grail. Let's go for Holy Grail. So next turn, we are just going to roll for Baby Bears and Scions of the Storm and Court Wizards. LSV is absolutely huge. But I think we will still win just via scam. With the pumpkins and all the other stuff. It's going to be a ton of spells that we get to cast here. This monster book casts 3 spells when it dies. That's pretty funny. We should be getting bonus attacks in with these Court Wizards, but our Court Wizard just isn't big enough. We definitely need more Court Wizards, too. I'll be picking up some of those next turn. Looking for Court Wizards, Baby Bears, Scions of the Storm. Are we going to have the stats here? Oh, wow. LSV actually does it to us. So LSV's massive there with Black Prism, Peter Pants. Cool, cool. All right, well, we got a game here then. I'm glad I went this route then. I think I should be picking up pumpkins as well. All right. I think that that's really good. I think that's really good as well. Missed a Scion of the Storm. I'll grab this. I think this is fine. So I think this is how we get into the end game. It's a little bit tricky because, yeah, Mirror, Scion of the Storm is also a really good end game. But all of our units casting 2 spells, I think, is really tough for people to beat. And the croc, or the pumpkin in the croc, I think is just good too. Like, we should be able to beat this just by scamming people. Yeah. Alright, so that's a scam. I don't know if we got any discount on our spells this turn, but now we are into the top 4. And this is a cracked top 4 as well. Hugify on Court Wizard is probably one of the best spells we can cast, short of Pigomorph. But I'm into this. Could also see doing something like this to just grab even more summons. Could also see doing something like this. So that way Aeon is pumping the Court Wizard, but maybe we just don't need that. Yeah, I think that that's good to have Aeon pumping Court Wizard. I think the Croc is one of the best spells that we can cast at this point too. Oh, a Court Wizard. A Court Wizard. Shoot. Should I have put that in for against LSV? Or whoever our finals opponent is? This is not our finals opponent. I don't know how they got here. But they are not going to be here for long in this lobby. We're definitely taking them out, and then we play up against LSV next turn. And we show them our EXODIA. And crazy that it is actually going to take EXODIA to beat LSV. Like, nothing short of that would actually have defeated him here. Alright. Do we put this pumpkin in the crock? Or this pumpkin? One thing that is good is we know that LSV cannot counter scam us. Which is really, really powerful. I think it's probably just this crock. Baby Bear is also quite interesting. I think we might go Baby Bear. Six more spells. I might put Pumpkin in the back now, just to totally repopulate the board at the end of everything. I think this is good. All right, good luck, LSV. You'll need it. Mage battle. Who is the best mage? I'm hoping it's me. He takes out my Storm King with just a Spellweaver. Quite impressive. He's just clicking away over there, and we are just trying to scam him. The Court Wizard is barely doing stuff, but it is slowly but surely breaking through on this board. Okay, there's our first real true scam. Finally, there's another scam if we can combine it with another spell, which I think we will eventually. Okay, there's our second scam. There's our third scam, and there's our fourth. There we go. 22 damages, very close. We get the ghost now. Damn it, ass busting at the bottom. I'm gonna lose my money in it. Against the ghost, can we scale our other Court Wizard? Probably. Why not? Cool. I think we can find a better spell than that. And I prefer to waste it. Oh, sure, we can dream here now. +5/+5? Sounds good. I don't think we need a good boy for any capacity here. Oh, but you know what I do actually kind of think is funny? To play Aeon last, so that way Aeon can watch all of these other things die. It probably just gets attacked into at some point. Let's play the one with bigger health in the front. But this way Aeon can actually pump up the Court Wizards. Oh, this is the bigger player. That's right. So we will actually have to get through these Scions of the Storm, but I think that we will be able to. We're just casting way too many spells, to be fair. I call this the EXODIA comp for a reason. This is the first time I've actually pulled it off, so very happy to be able to pull this off against LSV. But this is just so tough to beat. Even these mirror Scion of the Storms, we are just scamming by turning them into pigs. So that's making it very, very tough for my opponents here. And Aeon's just letting my Court Wizards grow. We're getting to scale a little bit up against the Ghost. I'm hoping that LSV takes out the Fates, but I'm not really worried about this game. I think that it's like my opponents have to start pivoting into like Lightning Dragons and other crazy things. Maybe LSV will start to TLK his board at this point. He did not take out the Fates, so we still got another game to play. So yeah, I'm incentivized into doing something like this again now. Could go for Burning Palm on Court Wizard. I don't want to lock myself out of spells this early. Baby Bear could just straight up be better than Scion of the Storm. It's tough to know. Medusa also pretty good, though LSV is going to have trouble finding any of these tech cards against us. So I'm not particularly worried here. Don't want to underestimate anybody either. Shoot. All right, let's just lock onto this for right now. Next turn, I'll pick up a pumpkin and a croc bait, just to give us a whole bunch more summons on the board. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what they have to go for. They got to go for something like Smite, try to hit our smaller Court Wizard. But it's just not going to be enough. Oh, they did double cast the Smite, so that's pretty reasonable. But we're just going to be so much more likely to scam my opponents than they are to scam us. that's kind of a miss, for sure. But we'll get here eventually. Baby bears for cleanup duty on the stuff that gets small scammed there. And yeah, this should take out the fates. Whew, baby. All it took was the EXODIA comp to win this Storybook Brawl 99 lobby. And that is why you gotta love Storybook Brawl 99. It requires you to put together these absolutely massive comps. Now, what do we actually want to do with this is still a question. Do we want to play the second Court Wizard or not? And I think against LSV, that answer is not. I think we just want to take a pumpkin. We want to croc something. Could be this one. Could be this one. I have no clue which pumpkin we are crocking right now. I think this one has enough on it, which means we should croc this one. And switch these two. Okay. I think this is great. Good luck, man. Good luck, LSV. What a crazy game. What a crazy game indeed. Don't know if LSV is streaming this or anything, or just playing for fun, but there's scam number 1, there's scam number 2. It is just going to be a matter of time. We've got way too many scams and have just made something absolutely nutty. There's scam number 3. There we go. Let's keep them coming. There's scam number 4. And at this point, we don't even need any more scams. We've got enough stats to take my opponent out, but there's scam number 5. Here comes scam number 6. There we go. And that is enough to get a Super Crown with EXODIA comp against LSV on Storybook Brawl 99. All it took was an EXODIA comp. For my giveaway this week, leave a comment below that includes the word hero. New week, new code word. The reason that I say to include the word, that way I can differentiate between the people just leaving a comment and those that are actually interested in the dust to make sure that it goes to a person that will appreciate it. And there's no limit to how many times you can enter. You can go back and comment on some of my previous videos. I've been uploading daily Storybook Brawl videos for the past 7 or 8 months at this point, so I'm sure there is some sweet content that you have yet to see. And yeah, you can enter multiple times. I will do a new code next week. And the other thing that I wanted to say is that if a bunch of people enter, I will give away more codes. So that's just going to be limited by how many people are entering and how many people are commenting. Let's get this channel to over 1,000. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.